This grandstand's behind me is set to be demolished next week. But we got a call, and we're here at an undisclosed location because we're gonna be salvaging this and taking it back to the racetrack. Behind me, you can see a grandstand that will hold 2,500 people, and it is ours. All right, you guys, we're getting down to the final days of the giveaway. Now, as you guys know from the past videos, we have our brand new snow hat. This thing is amazing. It's got the Robby Layton insignia on the bottom and the sweatband and our original logo. This thing is selling like crazy. We are down to our final inventory. Plus, if you go to robbylayton.com and you buy this hat, it's 100 times entries into the 2024 Duramax right now. And while you're there, we have a few more rolls left, but we're way low on wrapping paper as well. So this gift wrap paper, we have 4 different styles, 2 awesome Robby Layton Nation logo ones. We've got the original Robby Layton, and we have our favorite, my favorite, Bombi Cat. Plus, right now, it's cash in every order. So buy yourself some wrapping paper, you can get yourself 50 bucks. Buy yourself a shirt, another 50. Cash in every order literally means cold hard cash. And one of you lucky people, you might just get 500, 1,000 bucks in an order. But you just gotta click the link below, go to robbylayton.com and get yourself entered into winning my 2024 Duramax. So for every $5 you spend on the website, gives you 1 entry. Plus, there's always free entries. All you gotta do is send us a postcard and you get entered. So don't miss out on this opportunity. We're in the final days of my personal 2024 Duramax giveaway. Go to robbylayton.com right now. Don't miss out on your hats and your awesome gift wrapping with cash in every order. Because once this is gone, my truck is gone and I want it to go to you. You guys, we just got the biggest break we've ever had. Behind me is a 2,500 seat grandstand that is set to be demolished next week. But we're here and we're gonna save it. We're gonna be ripping this 2,500 seat grandstand out, taking it back to the racetrack so that you guys can come out and hang out with us and watch some entertaining style racing. But let's back up a little bit. Yesterday I got a phone call from a man that works for a school district and he said, hey, we've got a grandstand that we have a demolition company that's gonna be ripping this stuff out and you need to get here as quick as possible. So we drove, we're here, and look what we have behind us. Absolutely insane. This is all ADA compliant, all compliant. Look, so
it has
you can't fit a 4-inch ball. Yes, it's fully clean. And we can acid wash the whole thing once we go to put it in. I can't even believe this. I'm still just shaking my head. What do you think? I'm still wrapping my brain around this.
All I'm trying to imagine is this sitting here
with a racetrack.
Nice racetrack right there, yeah.
And it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. You'd be sitting here watching races.
Dude, watch
like
the whole race.
Yeah.
This is so freaking crazy. And this is the quarter-mile track too. So this will be literally the
this
size.
is the racetrack.
Yeah. Look, we got an escape hatch. I've never gone up an escape.
I know, I've never been allowed up here.
This is crazy. You can have seats when you come to the racetrack. My idea was you bring camp chairs. But
This is way better.
I guess it's not gonna happen.
Take them both out.
Yeah, and there's little clips up there I was looking that hit like
I think the hardest thing to do is gonna be pulling these.
I think that's gonna be your easiest. I think this will be simple. I
think all this will just come apart.
Yes, it'll all unfold. So if you look,
So yeah, okay, look, this one will unbolt.
yeah, it would.
Yep, it'll come out in an assembly.
Yes.
Yeah, right there. Beamed up. So we just have to flip everything away from it.
all the power, so you're.
Yeah, if you've got somebody to disconnect, I was gonna have an electrician come.
No, I've got my master
even-
electrician that.
Even better. Oh look, we got extra planks. Well, you can tell kids were here. I can't even, I keep saying them. I can't even believe.
2,500 of you can come.
What?
2,500 of them.
He said that we were just gonna set up camp chairs.
That's what I said.
What's wrong with that? We'll do a grassroots race. There's a cotton candy maker. There's a shaved ice machine. There's got to be a hot dog roller in here for Owen.
We've been wanting a hot dog roller.
Dude, we will. I'm not even. He's semi.
We'll take it home today.
This is still perfect.
They made it nice.
I love that it's Lincoln proof. Oh, it's Lincoln proof. Well, Demery doesn't think this is Lincoln proof, but I do.
I really think you take your
sections.
well, you got to take your deck off.
Yeah,
They're 20 foot,
Okay.
unless it just happens that they ended, but you're huge.
No, we'll just disassemble. We could probably keep the structures.
You're-
No, we'll just take them apart and lay them flat.
That's real close.
So yesterday I was at the shop. I went to lunch with my manager and I came back and Cody had the biggest surprise ever, which I didn't realize at the time was going to be a surprise. But he handed me a note and he said, hey, you need to call this man back. He just called and said that he works for a school district within 5 hours of the shop. He said, you need to call him back now because they're going to rip out the entire football field. They're going to be ripping out a grandstands, a visitor's bleacher set. They're going to be ripping down a concession stand and every single thing besides the field itself. I was like, no way.
What? No way.
People call us all the time, just trying to be helpful, which is really nice, but nothing really pans out. Called him back. I said, hey, this is Robby Layton. Is this for real? And he said, hey, this is as real as it gets. And he told me that the salvage company that's set to come and demolish this stuff, they've already bid on it. They are going to be bringing a track hoe in next week and ripping it out. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, but I'm going to call the superintendent and I'm going to see if you guys can come and salvage it and take it back to the racetrack. And I was like, well, how did you even find out about us? And luckily, he's a viewer. So he was watching the racetrack video where we said that we needed a grandstand. Lo and behold, look what we have. There's a stipulation. So what they told me is they've got a salvage bid on the aluminum and we need to pay that. So guess what? We're going to be buying all this stuff for scrap price from the construction company. We are not buying this from a school. We are not buying this from the state. The construction company owns all of this because they got the bid. So we worked out a deal with them. We're going to be buying it. Basically, every single thing inside this football field, except for the turf, is getting taken out. So we've got a concession stand. We're taking everything out of that. We got a fence right here we're taking. We have a visitor's bleachers we're taking. And we have the I-beam system, the I-beam grandstands that holds 2,500 people. It's got 3 press boxes. We can do VIP boxes. We can have an announcer's booth now. I'm so overwhelmed with joy that I can't even believe it. This is going to speed up the track rebuild by a year at least. So what the plan is they've got a construction meeting on Monday. They're going to give us a time frame and we're going to hustle and get up here and get as much stuff as we can get. Obviously, we're taking the grandstands. I'm going to try to get a plumbing contractor, which is my father and my brothers, and I'm going to have them come up and we're going to take everything out of the concession stands because it's all getting demolished. There's equipment, there's shelving, there might even be a hot dog roller for Owen, but I'm hoping to get the grill, I'm hoping to get the hood, I'm hoping to get the toilets, I'm hoping to get the sinks, I'm hoping to get the dividers because about 1 year ago they remodeled this restroom. They put $150,000 into it and it's going to get demolished. We are in the business of saving things. We do restorations for a living. And this is kind of like we're going to be doing a restoration on the racetrack. Plus, we're going to get it for a lot less money, which is awesome because I don't have the money to go buy all this stuff. Anyway, let's go just take a look at this. We're gonna basically start on this end, and then we're going to go look at the grandstands and then the visitors' grandstands and just show you guys what we're doing. But you guys, this is a first look. I just can't even wait to look back on this video and see where we came from, see all the work we went through to get this stuff and salvage it and repurpose it at the racetrack. When we're watching a race from that grandstand at our racetrack, it's going to be the coolest accomplishment ever. So anyway, and you guys are going to be there. Come this way. So behind me you have the men and women's bathrooms. Now, Jeremy's a little weird about some used toilets, but I'm here to tell you, and Owen reminded me, every toilet you use in your life, except for the first time, is a used toilet. Except for the maiden voyage.
Still weird to me.
Okay, anyway, urinals are expensive, sinks are expensive. Every single thing inside these 2 rooms is brand new. Went through 1 season. They have stalls. The women's has like brand new partitions, brand new toilets, brand new sinks, brand new powder room. I don't know what women do in bathrooms.
Stalls?
Yeah, those are stalls. Now, the men's bathroom, there's 3 urinals in there, no dividers. So we're gonna be getting some dividers. But behind these 2 roll-up doors is an entire loaded concession stand with equipment, with fridges, with freezers, with a cotton candy maker, with a shaved ice maker, everything. So we're gonna be taking the roll-up doors. We're gonna be taking all the equipment if they'll let us. What was that? There's even an AED thingy over there. Anyway, we're taking doors, we're taking everything because if we don't take it, it's getting demolished. all this fencing, everything inside this field, we get to take, we get to salvage, we get to repurpose. And that brings me a lot of joy because there's a lot of money in here that could just go to waste. You guys, right here is an I-beam system Grandstand. I was set to buy one of these for $200,000. And here we have one. These press boxes, Alan showed us around, they were $300,000 last year to add them. So this outer one and that other one, they're additions. The center press box, which is gonna be our announcer's booth, that was built into the grandstands. The one that I was gonna buy didn't have an announcer's booth, didn't have these press boxes, nothing. I mean, this is unreal. With a team, we're gonna disassemble this, we're gonna label everything, we're gonna haul it back on semi-trucks, and we're gonna take it to the racetrack and put it back up. All the interior fencing, the gates, everything, it's all going. All right, so we're on the grandstands, and I wanna point out what is so awesome about this. This is 100% ADA accessible. Has wheelchair ramps, has wheelchair parking all the way across. Has a ramp on the right side, a ramp on the left side, plus, check this out. This is Lincoln proof. Has kick plates. None of your kids are gonna fall through, your cell phone's not gonna fall through. This thing is safe. Now, to be compliant, a 4-inch ball cannot go through this hole. So that's about a 2.5-inch hole. Nothing's getting through there besides maybe when Lincoln takes a little car and tries to throw it through. But has grab rails everywhere, fencing on the whole side. The whole front stretch is fenced. I mean, when we're racing, you guys can be standing here, cheering us on. This is so cool. So about an hour ago, we walked through this field, through the grandstands, and through the press box with Alan. This has a hatch to get to the top. So you can get up on top, it's fully fenced, you can cheer on the race, or you can sit inside. Now this press box has a heater, it's got fans, it's got everything. It's even got speakers. They're gonna let us take all the speakers off of the towers. There's an amplifier that we get to take. This is gonna get us started. I'm even trying to talk them into giving us the Musco lights because I'm pretty sure the lights are gonna get torn down too. I won't hold my breath on that. We may have to get some more lights, which we did get some old style halogen Musco lights that I just sent Tow Truck Steven all the way to Chicago to get. I almost can't even talk, I'm so excited. Just sitting here knowing that this dream is about to come true is unreal. The thing that gets me so fired up is we're gonna save this. Next week, this was rubble. This was getting torn down, bring a bulldozer in, rip all these buildings off, break all the glass, rip up all the aluminum, send it to the scrap, and it's gone. But luckily, an awesome viewer just like you gave us a phone call, and we get to salvage it. This is so cool. Now, not only do we get this grandstand section, we also get a visitor section of bleachers too that'll hold about 600 to 800 people. Let's go show you guys that. So this is the right side ADA ramp for wheelchairs. Everything's up about 3.5 feet. Got steps, handrails, we've got everything. We'll be able to see how far off the catch fence that it needs to be. We'll concrete it. We'll put the flagger stand right in the middle so that it's, you know, out of not obstructing anybody's view. It's just so cool. So we got steps, ramps, tons of seating. This is gonna be a destination event for everybody. We're gonna make this racetrack into something that it's never been. It's never had money put into it, but neither are we. We're putting pennies on the dollar on this. This is not something that I have to go give $1 million for. Taking this out for that construction company is gonna save them thousands of dollars, rip it all out, haul it all off, scrap it, try to make a little bit of money back, and it's not gonna get thrown away. Let's go check out the visitor section. All right, you can see how large that is. It's literally from the 25-yard line all the way to the other 25-yard line. So it's 50 yards long. I would say it's probably, you know, I'm no mathematician, but 3 feet in a yard, it's like 150 feet long. It's not 300 feet like we had planned on the other one, but this is way, 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 way better. Here we are at the visitor side. Now this one is still about I would say it's probably 80 feet long. I don't have a tape measure on me, but that took me 79 steps to go across this bleacher. So I'm thinking my clod hoppers are probably 12 inches. So this is probably an 80-foot wide section. It's 10 rows high. Don't know how to calculate how wide people are, but I'm just gonna say that probably will fit 80 people across, 10 rows down, take away the aisles, probably about 500 to 700 people. All I gotta say is we're gonna have a lot of seating for you guys. Everything is compliant. Now this side is fully encapsulated everywhere besides the top rail. So you can't even, I mean, clean up after the race, you know, pop cans, nachos, hot dog trays, whatever. We're gonna be able to blow this stuff off, clean it up really nice. See what brand this is. Aluma Stands, Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know much about Grandstands, but I'll bet it's a good company. I think we need to get back to the shop, load up some tools in the service truck, get that puppy ready to head up here, and then we gotta call on a lot of people to come help us. So by the time this video goes out, it's probably done, but I'm gonna put a post on Instagram and I'm gonna get some people to come help us. Basically everything inside the perimeter fence we gotta have for salvage. Besides the goalposts, we already asked them for the goalposts. They said no. I would take the goalposts and set them up out there. Maybe we're gonna have to do some goalposts as like homage to the football field. But there are some rocks here and a flagpole.
We're not only just taking bleachers and stuff, they said everything. So we're taking this rock too. It'll be at the racetrack somewhere.
Is that your rock?
It's my rock, I'm claiming it. So it'll be, if you want to see it, it'll be at the racetrack.
Right next to this flagpole. You guys think we're joking? This will be Owen's rock. And when you guys come to the racetrack, it's gonna be right next to the flagpole. This isn't even a joke. We're taking the handrails, we're taking the rock, we're taking the garbage cans, we're taking the toilets. We got no shame in this salvage job. Owen's rock. I do think it's time to head back to the racetrack and give you guys a good vision of where the stuff is gonna go.
You're missing a very key point.
What?
Food.
Oh, let's go get some food, recalibrate our brains, and then head back to the racetrack. I like that boulder. It's a nice boulder. You like that boulder?
I like that boulder.
Yeah, it is a nice boulder. Should we take the concrete too? I think we should.
We might have to.
Yeah. We're out there playing lacrosse like kids. We're taking the rocks.
What rocks?
Owen's rock. It's a boulder. Sorry, we're doing it. Why are we?
Ball.
Why are we playing throw the ball in a garbage can? Football field.
Oh, get the bounce.
Oh. Good thing there's not money on this. All right, I'm out. I was never good at high school anyways.
One more time.
I feel like a kid again.
Oh no.
In case you guys are wondering, we brought Brock, the soccer coach chaperone, my buddy Case, and the boss. Because Case is gonna be helping in the deconstruction process of dismantling this whole thing. It's very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. All right, we're just gonna have to use a little bit of imagination here to envision those grandstands at this racetrack. But this is gonna be so awesome and such a game changer for the future of this track. I know these high school bleachers are pretty nice, but they're definitely gonna have to go. The grandstand is gonna go here, and we're gonna have that 80-foot, like 750 seat bleacher set that I don't know if we're gonna put it on the top side or down on the bottom. Now, I wanna move the pits over to this side, so it's probably gonna end up going on the bottom, and that'll be like a pit area for like family and pet help and all that stuff, to where they have their own section that's super nice, and then just that big, huge 150-foot long bleacher set here. And the nice thing is, this announcer stand gets to go. At this point, the only thing that has to stay here is the flaggers tower. We're gonna redo the catch fence, and we're gonna make this thing super safe. We'll probably end up redoing the flag stand also. Use a little imagination. Imagine that grandstand's here, and imagine you sitting in the seats. Because that's what's gonna happen, hopefully, this next year. If everything goes as planned, we're gonna get that stuff pulled out, brought down here. As soon as the weather gets better, we're gonna start construction and getting that thing installed. It's gonna save us like $500,000, which I don't have, so it's gonna be nice. That's a huge, huge deal for us, and I'm super excited about it. I know the giveaway is still live, and I know some of you are emailing us and messaging us about your entry saying 0. Now just know that on the back end, we have all your entries tallied. The app that we're using is having a known glitch across all of the platforms that they provide to. It's not just our website, it's not just us. So just know you still have entries. If you make a purchase at RobbyLayton.com, you're still getting entered into the cash in every order and the 24 Duramax. So don't worry. If your entries say 0, just know that our team is on it and you will not lose your entries. We have it all on the back end. Just the app that shows you your entries is being a pain in our butt. But anyway, if you never quit, you'll never fail. Thanks for watching.